process of nation building. Even the block work takes a bender and concrete cement to build the body. Is what you have provided is leadership and courage in the face of mounting dispute. Nowhere in the world that tax reform will ever be any easy. Some tax bills that you might read in your textbooks might even sound sometimes like reading in English in Japanese. Very difficult, twisted equations, reverse ideologies. At the end of the day, what you must land with is the hope to develop the people and show the right character towards the destination. We are in transit. We have changed the road. We have changed some of the misgivings. We have opened the door for new economy, business opportunity. We are showing that Nigeria is truly, truly ready and open for business. Easy in, easy out. And the question of our tax to GDP and all other formulas will be obsolete.
It is normally the woman that is congratulated. And nobody will remember that the man kept sleepless nights in order to ensure that the baby came. So, Mr. President, we have always known that you are a thinker. We have always known that you are intellectually sound. We have always known that you care for your country. Those who have doubts can now descend from two major actions. The first was the cancer of fuel subsidy that many regimes could not obliterate. So you came and you did it, and today Nigeria is better for it. Many did not know that by the time you took office in 2023, Nigeria was on life support. We're using about 98% of the daily revenue of this country for debt servicing, and almost 90% was on oil subsidy. And so Nigeria was heading to the brink of collapse. When you came and you said that God brought you for a time like this, and you are prepared to ensure that Nigeria was saved. Here again, you have harmonized the entire tax system in this country. Stamp Duties Act, I think it was in 1901, but last reviewed in 1939. And then here we are, year 2025. We are still operating on even taxes and laws on taxation that were here before the colonial masters left. They were all incorporated into our laws.
Yes.
And you said this cannot be allowed to continue. Nigeria must be modernized. And modernizing the tax system means bringing more money for the development of the country. Today, you are signing these historic bills into acts of parliament. And I can tell you that even some of the states, when they see the outcome of what they are doing today, generations unborn will remember you. I want to say that myself and my brother, the Right Honorable Speaker, we had no doubt that you came with a vision. And we were determined in Parliament that nobody can stultify your mission for this country. You campaign on the basis of changing the country, changing the perception. And so there was no need for people, no matter what they said, the Parliament was determined to look at the bills and find out whether indeed they were good for this country and they will benefit the vulnerables and the common man and woman in the society. And at the end of almost 10 months of rigmarole, debates, consultations, public hearings, we came to the conclusion that yes, indeed, what you did and what you are doing now will be remembered for generations to come. No parliament makes a law for one particular regime. Laws are meant to last, and this is one law. These are laws that will last for generations to come. Nigeria has changed with what we are doing today. And I want to congratulate the entire members of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and congratulate all Nigerians and all stakeholders who made contributions towards what we are doing here today. Congratulations, Mr. President, and congratulations to all Nigerians, and congratulations to the leadership of the National Assembly.
The Senate leader, the House leader, Chairman Finance Committee, Chairman Appropriations Committee, and of course Chairman House of Representatives Finance Committee. Honorable Ministers, Chairman FRS, Chairman Tax Reform Committee, SA Energy, SA Media, and the PPS, Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is a day that marks a defining moment in our economic history. The signing of the tax reform bills into law is a testament, Mr. President, to your commitment to fiscal responsibility, equity, and national development. In brief, these laws simplify our tax system. They broaden the tax base and in a fair and equitable manner, as well as promoting voluntary compliance by taxpayers. As we know, for decades, the tax architecture has been constrained. We've had a low revenue return from tax, just above 10% of GDP. And as well, what I would call a sub-optimal tax administration system. But with these reforms, they address these challenges and they eliminate opaque, distortionary incentives and ensure transparent and efficient use of revenue and delivery of public services, because the purse will be there to now deliver health, education, and so forth. But the success with all policy, and definitely in this case, the success of these reforms will depend on implementation. And we must all work together with urgency, with diligence, to turn these laws into impactful actions. The citizens must understand, we must engage with them as we have been doing, and we need to ensure that people understand and can easily comply with the provisions of the law, provisions of these reforms. Let me conclude by once again, Mr. President, thanking you for your leadership. I thank the National Assembly for your collaboration, your cooperation, your support. May I also, with respect, single out the Chairman FIRS and his alter ego, the Chairman of the Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform Committee, for their resilience as they completed this year. As we move forward results and building a revenue system that works for all. Finally, what we have and what we are working towards, a system that strengthens our fiscal foundations for a more resilient, prosperous, and equitable Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Made this possible. You did not dictate anything to us. You only asked questions, and the fact that when it was so tough, you said to me that I should just keep on, and you know this will not be easy. That leadership is the reason why we're here today. We're grateful to you, Your Excellency, and history will remember you for good, for transforming our country, because we know this is an important reform. We're so happy today, and may God bless Nigeria, may God bless you, Excellency.
Mr. President, the landscape of this country. Thank God we are here to witness this. In a few months, Nigeria will continue to encourage education, and most importantly, the lesson that I will take during this course. God bless you, sir.
Outlining measures to revise tax laws and modernize Nigeria's tax system. That is the table of the President, Commander-in-Chief. The tax reform bills, correctly classified, is one of the most significant and bold. Your Excellency, Mr. President, when you proposed the 4 tax reform bills, investigation and global benchmarking by the President in 2024. These bills are the Nigerian Tax Bill, the Nigerian Tax Administration Bill. Today's event, Mr. President, like I said earlier, is a culmination of slightly over 8 months. They will transform Nigeria's tax administration, increase revenue. Your track record holds fast. When the debate over the new tax, you asked Nigerians to discuss it and debate it openly, rather than care, and your firmness as a leader. The very